Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. This terrific, familiar sight for all who follow Latin American football. It has featured in so many famous international tournaments. So things are underway. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around, absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. And Shevchenko! Yamal's... Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's rising! And again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Celtic with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Great vision. And this is Raul. And a header! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Manchester United! And there is your opener. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Raul. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Zanetti calmly anticipates.
Celtic really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And they're quick to get it back. Chance! And somehow he has kept that out.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Celtic are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Bang, Coxia Bisa David
Someone
Kafu
who
Tuets
can
ya.
always claim to
Dulu
be
Zabi
the
Tuets,
most
Exam
immaculate
Exishwe.
finisher. Always decent chance! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Kukcu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kukcu changes him with that pass. Totti. Looking to play him in. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Khan sends that a long way. Totti. Good strong midfield running here. Kukcu. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Azar, looking for a runner. And here's Azar. Totti. Driving on and making good progress. Totti! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Into stoppage time, very little. And there's the shot! Oh, what has happened here? And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Celtic really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this. And it's 1-1 at half-time.
Señoras y señores, quería nombrar al miembro de nuestro club de fans que cumple años hoy. Cambio en el Celtic. Número 13.
And so we're off again.
Número 23.
Celtic are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Celtic different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Celtic have themselves a chance from the spot. A lot hinges on this one. Oh, it's come off the upright. Khan getting this one clear. And it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer goes direct. Conte wriggles his way through. And he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. Dry ball it, and it's in! But that is not going to count.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Conte. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. And here's Ronaldinho. Driving through the middle. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kukçu. Doué. And it's Messi.
La cantidad de
Well-timed,
espectadores de
excellent
este partido
interception.
fue de
It's Ronaldinho.
45.996.
Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nicely intercepted. And here's Hazard.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great defending, strong and determined. Kante spots it and intercepts. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko stood his ground strongly.
Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Kante running with intent. Totti. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Hazard. And this is Totti. Howson. Nicked it back promptly. Celtic perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a good foot in there. Raul. Ball played for Kukçu. He might be in here! No, that's been intercepted.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Totti. Oh, he's bustling through. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Totti clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Entrará al campo número 32, Tevez.
Celtic making further changes here, and in quick succession. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Celtic have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Corner it is. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Conte. And it's Totti. And it's Neymar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is good alertness. Juve. Now it's Tevez. This looks promising. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Raul. Kutchu. This is a promising build-up. Zaire Emery cuts it out. Neymar is herring after that one. Not the most convincing of passes. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides show